friend, Gary.
Yes.
Come on, talk to me, Gary. You know that's your song.
You know that's my song. That is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I love Tremaine Hawkins. When she came to our church, First Baptist Hamilton Park, and performed that song, I mean, it just, the lyrics to the song, when she said, he walks right in front of you.
Come on, Gary.
Always protect you. So
that
the
song
devil
bad.
do you no harm.
Say it again, Gary.
He walks right in front of you to always protect you. And when I hear that, it just...
Yes, sir. You know I know what you're talking about. Yes, sir. I mean, he will. Come on, Pastor Haynes. Yes, sir. That's the song right there. This. He will walk right in front of you, so the devil can't do you no harm.
Say that, man. Say that.
Come on, Pastor
Haynes. I love
Haynes.
this song so much. I love it, Rick, because this song lets us know in this life we got people who will stab you in the back and betray you. Others will walk out on you at the very moment that you need them. Some people are just downright fickle, and then others are faithless. But here is our Jesus, who is the kind of friend, I love it, who will walk right in front of you to always protect you. And I think I'll start right there, because he's that kind of friend who protects us. And God knows we need protection. He's that kind of friend who has got our back, that kind of friend who covers us, that kind of friend who watches out for us, that kind of friend who will walk right in front of us. I love it, because when he walks in front of us, it means that anything that happens to us has to go through Jesus to get to us. And if it has to go through him to get to us, that means, watch this, that it only comes to us with his permission, because he has a great purpose, and the purpose is always going to be to bless us and bring out the best in us. He's that kind of friend who walks in front of us for protection, but also if within your heart you let him in, new life will begin. Why? Because he's the kind of friend who will give you brand new possibilities. I like that, a friendship that gives me new possibilities. Life can grow stale. Life can wear you down and bring you down and drag you down. But here's the good news. He's that kind of friend. Here it is, who will give you brand new possibilities. New life will begin. And that's what someone needs even right now. You need a fresh start, a new beginning. You need to transform your trajectory and go in a completely different direction. Guess what? He's that kind of friend. And so here's what you do when others walk out. It simply makes room for Jesus to step in. And when he steps in, you've got the kind of friend who will protect you and then bless you with brand new possibilities, because he is that kind of friend.
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Ricky, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. He's that kind of friend. Love you, Pastor Haynes. Thank you, man.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you for this, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, you feeling okay?
Feeling much better. Thank you, man.
Good. God bless you, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all keep Pastor Haynes lifted up in prayer. He had a car accident, and we are glad that he is safe and sound.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. The segment is being brought to you by Indeed. That's right, Indeed delivers great candidates fast. In fact, Indeed delivers 4 times more hires than all other job sites combined, according to Talent Nest. More at Indeed.com/credit. 13 after the hour. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So after weeks of negotiation between both parties, tomorrow is the date set for the Senate to begin debate on bipartisan infrastructure legislation. And the first punishment for those involved in the January 6th Capitol attack have been handed down. A 38-year-old Florida man who who sent into the Senate floor carrying a Trump campaign flag, was sentenced to 8 months behind bars yesterday. Meanwhile, officials say that fears that the coronavirus Delta variant could threaten the U.S. economy caused the Dow Jones Industrial Average to fall more than 700 points yesterday. And last but not least, a quick update on Jeff Bezos. The Amazon founder Jeff Bezos will travel into space. His company Blue Origin rocket will launch from a facility in West Texas at 9 a.m. Eastern for an 11-minute ride into the edges of outer space. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, you can log on to the Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, Eva, NBA Finals Game 6 is going down tonight. Phoenix, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's up 3-2. CP3, Chris Paul, he must have a masterpiece of a performance to force a Game 7. DeAndre Ayton must have one of those 20 rebound nights in the paint. Devin Booker gonna get his 30 to 40 points. Hey, he ain't nobody been able to stop him. But this could be the night that Giannis Antetokounmpo, a.k.a. the Greek Freak of the Bucks.
And they're going back to Milwaukee.
Well, maybe not. If Milwaukee wins.
Right.
No, they're in Milwaukee right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the night.
But exactly. If Phoenix win, they'll take it back to Phoenix.
Why my dumb ass sitting up there changing, trying to looking for it last night?
You was looking for it?
I swear. I was going from TNT
yes, sir.
back to 206. I mean, ESPN.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, what is going on?
Man, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna be locked in. The crash report from the NFL star Richard Sherman car accident last week is out. He crashed into a barrier on side of the road, just missing a head-on collision, which could have been life-threatening, man. This all happened right before the meltdown incident that he had at his in-laws' house. So, man, that was a situation right there. DUI, it is what it is. This is what I got for sports right about now. Gary with the team. What's up there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. Usher says he's loving being a girl dad, y'all, to his beautiful daughter, Miss Sovereign Bow. And he said he can't wait, y'all, for baby number 4. Now, Usher and his girlfriend, Miss Jen Gucci-Kako, they welcomed their daughter, Sovereign Bow, back in September. And now they are currently, y'all, expecting their second baby together, which this is going to be baby number 4 for Usher. Now, he said he is fully embracing his role as a girl dad. He kicked off his Las Vegas residency at the Coliseum in Caesars Palace on Friday night, and he talked about life as a girl dad, and he said he's loving his beautiful daughter, but he can't wait until, baby number 4 comes. Now, he has 2 sons and from a previous relationship, and he also said, y'all, that he said, quote, I'm even changing my colors. He said, I'm wearing pink and cool stuff like that. He said, yes, he's an artist, and that's what he's doing, but he also expressed, y'all, his excitement for his 4th child on the way, sharing that he and Guca Cacho, she got a long last name, they can't wait for their good.
How you pronounce the last name?
Guca Kachia. Goicoechea.
No, that's not it.
Now, what's the first name?
First name Jen.
And what's the last name?
Guca Kachia.
Now I'm trying to write it down. Say it again.
Guca Kachia. Goicoechea.
Wait, hold on, Gary. Slow.
I can guarantee you that's
what's the last name? I'm trying to write it down.
Guca Kachia.
Go, spell it.
Goicoechea.
Just write the whole alphabet.
And you a journalist?
Hold on, okay. Say what now, Gary?
Guca Kachia. Goicoechea. Goicoechea.
Yeah. Now put it all together. Go.
Guca Kachia.
One more time, Gary.
Look, damn it. Guca Kachia. Now, that's anyway. And the color today is one of my favorite colors. The color today in honor of Usher and his pink colors is cerise marl. On the high end, you say cerise marl, and on the low end, you say shimmery pink. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Billboard has released its highest paid musicians, and we lost Frankie yesterday. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour. Hey, we want to give a shout out to our producer, Kim, member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Yes.
Got on her Woman Thou Art Loose Juanita Bynum robe and her Holy Ghost wedge heels this morning. She giving you Jesus mixed with Frankie Beverly and Maze this morning. We just happy to have you. Gary.
My Lord.
Yes, sir.
She going to the baptism?
Juanita Bynum, they going straight to the club from church. She dressed for church, for Bible study, and going to the club afterwards. So we just happy to have you this morning. God bless you and God keep you is our prayer. Kim. What you say, Kim? What you say, Kim?
Amen.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
You doggone bet you ain't nobody safe in here this morning. I don't care what you wear. We're going to find something wrong with it.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to find something to say being brought to you by Gain. That's right. If your laundry is longing for a scent that is seriously irresistible, you got to try Gain Flings Detergent. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Keisha Cole's mom, Frankie Lons, passed away, y'all. She was 61, and according to TMZ, her brother Sam revealed that the Frankie and nephew star overdosed at her Oakland home on Sunday while celebrating her birthday. Now, although Keisha hasn't publicly addressed her mother's death, her sister Elite Noel wrote via Instagram, "Worst pain ever to see my mama in a body bag on her birthday. My heart is broken." Frankie's struggle with addiction was documented on Keisha's BET reality shows, including The Way It Is and Frankie and Neffy. Frankie gave up Keisha for adoption at a young age, and she was raised by family and friends and reunited with Frankie later in life. In August of 2018, Frankie announced that she was on the path to sobriety with the help and encouragement of her family. At the time, she said, "I need everybody to keep me in their prayers. I'm taking this one day at a time. As long as I have something to do and stay focused, I won't have to worry about no triggers."
Brett, I sat there and watched that video with her having that conversation with her mother yesterday, the one that Essence magazine put out, and I just sat there and just cried, and that was just a loving, heartfelt conversation about this.
Yes.
About what happened. Yeah. And it just tore me up yesterday, you know, and to have that conversation. And
we all feel like we know Frankie because we all have a Frankie somewhere in our lives, in our family.
And she's been a part of the morning show. Sweet. She would come in on the morning show, and every time she interviewed, she would stay for the rest of the show and just hang out with us. We just enjoyed her and loved on her. Because everybody, you're right, Brett. You're right. Yeah. Everybody had, somebody like that. We could relate to her.
And you always talked about her having a show with Mama D and somebody else mama. Right. That would have been a great show.
Right.
Man. Oh, man. It's that sad. Our prayers and our condolences go out to their family. Man, that's crazy. All right, y'all, moving on. Billboard has released its highest paid musicians of 2020. Following Taylor Swift, who grabbed the number one spot with $23 million, is Post Malone, who made $23.2 million, with $12.4 million coming from touring prior to the pandemic shutdown, and $8.1 million in overall royalties, plus an additional $2 million from publishing. He is getting to the bag. Now, Drake snagged the number 6 spot with $14.2 million. $11.7 million came from streaming royalties, and Lil Baby rounded out the top with $11.7 million. $9.1 million came from streaming, $2.2 million from publishing, and $253,000 from 2 concerts. 2 concerts, I said.
How much money?
$253,000 from 2 concerts.
Come up for the baby?
Yeah, for Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Oh,
Lil
you would have thought he made more than that. All them people showing up. He'd be having 20,000 people.
Hey, but he got $11.7 million and $9.1 million came from streaming.
Hey, B, I'm going to tell you something. I was in hanging out with Matthew Knowles one day. And we went up to William Morris Agency, and I was just running errands with him because, we frat brothers, and I was watching the offers that he was turning down for Beyonce, and I was sitting in my chair with my hand over $400,000, $500,000, $500,000. He was like, "Nah, we'll pass." I'm talking about what's a black agent? He a capper from William Morris Agency, Charles King. I think his name he was all of them. Obviously, he want to do this on this date. I'm just watching him. I'm like, what? I said, I'll do it. I'll do it for $30,000.
I'll put a wig on.
What?
And let the fan blow in it.
Oh, baby, you are what I need.
Fill up your bag.
Now, Brad, I saw that with my own eyes, man.
Yeah,
turning down millions of dollars. I'm like, what?
You got to turn it down to get the price up. You got to take the risk for the negotiation. You do. It's hard, but you got to do it. You can't just take what they give you at first, you know? You got to hold out. Ooh, it's hard. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 10 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's about that time for Special K. Got news you positively absolutely cannot use. Special K.
Man, this question has been asked all over the world, and I took my staff and said, look, y'all need to come up with the research and get these receipts on why all the best R&B love song singers are the main ones that can't hold on to a relationship. We need to know. And we did the research, and the research is in. Super Dave, can you give me some soft love music in the background, please? Let's start with Mr. Brian McKnight, one of the great love song singers of all time. One of his greatest songs was You're the Only One for Me. But yeah, Brian, you've been married twice. So apparently she wasn't the only one for you. She was just the one for that time.
Right.
How about Joe? All the things your man won't do. Yeah, Joe, like put a ring on it, because you ain't never put a ring on nobody's hand. Joe is single as hell, but he can tell you all the things your man won't do. All right. Kenny Lattimore. Oh, we all love Kenny Lattimore. For You is one of the greatest wedding songs of all time. Hell, it was mine. For You, Shantae Moore. How about For You? I filed divorce papers and married a judge that signed them. Yep, that's what he did. He married Judge Faith.
Oh, man.
How about Genuine? Genuine got differences. You know differences, man. My whole life has changed since you came in. And okay, one of the most touching wedding songs ever. Thugs cry real tears when they play that. But guess what? He still left Soleil. Now, Usher's a love song singer. Now, Usher tried to tell y'all, you make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship, which he does about every 2 to 3 years. And we love Usher.
Don't do that.
Eric Benet, Spend My Life With You. Yet another famous, one of the most loved love songs of all time. Spend My Life With You. Another wedding song. Well, he spent 4 months being married to Halle Berry. The NBA Finals lasted longer than Eric Benet's marriage.
Wow.
Babyface. Now, Babyface got too many love songs to even name, man. But one of my favorite ones is Where Will You Go? That's a beautiful song. Well, I guess Tracy Edmonds said, Where I'll Go is away from you and into the arms of primetime Beyonce. But that's where the hell she ended up. Lionel Richie, Endless Love. Endless Love. Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. I got both of them on this one. They got 4 marriages between them. His first wife beat him up and throwed him out. Okay. I guess that love wasn't all that endless after all. Jodeci, Forever My Lady. That's a classic. Forever My Lady. I think one of them got a wife. And finally, Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat did Make It Last Forever.
Come on now.
Well, with Lisa Wu, it was about 10 years and I'm out. So, I guess forever wasn't forever. Rick, I think the only person that really knows about real love, man, is right in our midst. And that is our friend Rock T. Rock T, what is the secret to just being in love forever, man? Please tell us, what's the secret, brother?
Man, you know, just being honest with you, you know, you got to have that. This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, me and Dave knew we didn't let Rock T know.
Hey, all I needed to I'm coming. Wait a minute, y'all already planned that? Oh, you just did it. But Special K threw it to you.
It wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned?
No,
you and Special K didn't plan that? Boy, we be
that was great.
Our chemistry.
That was great.
I thought him and Special K, I'm already ready. I'm like, I see it coming. I'm like, right, when he in it, go.
I was gonna really give. My I had already told you. But when you started doing that, I'm like, okay.
Me and Special K already do.
Oh, man. God.
Come on, man. We know each other, brother.
I'm penny in my
money, not one thin dime.
Did I ever ask you for anything? Did I ever ask you for anything? I never asked you for nothing, not even your sorry ass hand in marriage. Nothing. I never asked you for nothing. Celie, no. I promise you. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna crumble. Don't do it, Miss Celie. Don't trade places with what I've been through. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it.
Who you think you is? You can't cuss nobody. Look at you. You're black, you're poor, you're ugly, you're a woman, you're nothing at all.
Till you do right by me, everything you even think about gonna fail.
Everything. Everything.
Yeah.
That's powerful, that boy. That will go down in history. Gary,
Yes, it will. Did I ever ask you for anything?
Nothing.
What you got coming up next? Gary would have been Celie. If we did it, Gary would have played Celie.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. 50 Cent, y'all, he is speaking on there, saying a lot of his colleagues, honey, are like turning their nose down to him, because he said, now once upon a time, y'all, he said that he would definitely be down, honey, to do a versus, but now they're saying, he said, honey, probably not right now. He said a versus battle. He said, I don't think so. He said, because first of all, y'all, he said, we back outside. He said that was something that happened during the pandemic, honey, when we were stuck in the damn house. He said, now we back outside. He said, so there's other things that we could be doing. He said, we supposed to be creating new history and not being back there. And he said, last year, he said that we was down to step onto the versus stage, you know, but he said, but no, He said, I don't think I want to do that. He said, we need to be doing something else. And a lot of people are angry with him because they say, wait a minute, you changing your mind and stuff. But now, Brad, I think you kind of feel the same way. Do you feel that, you know, doing a versus, would that prove anything or whatever, or would you be up to doing the verses?
Versus is still entertaining the people. I don't see nothing wrong with doing the verses still. You can still do what you're doing and still do verses.
Yeah, well, but like he just said, though, I mean, that was something we were stuck up in the house and they had nothing else to do. He
but
said,
people still love it, though. People still like watching it. It's entertaining. That's how it started, but it's grown and it still does great.
Well, we're going to see. Well, we hope everything changed because, honey, he said he ain't trying to do that. He got bigger things to do and got more money to make, so he ain't trying to sit there and do no verses. And who would he versus with? I mean, I don't know these rappers. Probably.
I don't know these rappers.
But anyway, congratulations to 50, honey. He said, honey, he can't be bothered. So, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, this is such a touching story to me, and I'm glad, honey, this woman is speaking out, honey. Miss Camille Olivia Hanks Cosby is denying that she's divorcing her husband, Bill Cosby. Right. She said, honey, she is not divorcing that man. She said, it's hilarious because Mr. and Miss Cosby have been happily married for 57 years, y'all. She said they have not worn wedding rings, honey, in 30 years, honey. So she said she don't know why these vultures are praying for the Cosby's downfall. Now, they're saying that these are the same media insurrectionists who are angry that this intelligent, strong, and vibrant black woman stood by her husband as well as vehemently proclaimed Mr. Cosby's innocent. She said she ain't leaving her husband, so y'all can just give it a honey. Now, they're saying y'all during Cosby's trial, Miss Camille remained by her husband's side. They say now after more than 50 years of work that humanized the dehumanized, which also challenged the perpetual architects of racist, exploited, and greedy maneuvers that have enabled them to divide and conquer. She said, my husband has been severely redefined by Judge O'Neill despite having zero proof, she said at one point. Period. She's staying with Bill.
I love Camille Cosby, man.
You and me too. I love her. She
stands by her man.
Yo, man.
She's showing y'all young girls how to do it.
She a soldier now. She's strong.
Y'all out here leaving y'all man because he liking pictures on Instagram.
Right.
She riding for real.
That's right. So she doing the right thing. So congratulations to Miss Camille, honey, for staying with Bill. Because she know, honey, she'll leave him after 57 years. Who she gonna go to?
And she still look good. Camille Cosby looks really good.
Yeah.
Who can I run to when
I was just gonna do it. As I stand here contemplating on the right thing to decide.
You better sing it.
On the right thing to decide.
And what
You better sing that damn song.
Will I take the wrong direction? On the right thing to decide.
Yes. Give us the next verse.
Shut up.
Oh, my
She don't know the word.
I go.
Who can
I
I
do
run
know the
to?
words now. Escape is my
Well, go on and
group.
sing it then, shout it.
Shut up. You sang it.
Anyway, honey, this
You
girl,
sang it.
congratulations, honey. In my final story, y'all, Kanye West, y'all, they said he reportedly had a breakdown in Atlanta recently when he was doing the premiere of his album, Donda. They said, honey, he said that he had to get away from them Kardashians. He compared living with the Kardashians, honey, to prison. So now, they no longer together, so let's keep them lifted. Hopefully, Kim can find another man to take care of all them babies she got.
Wait a minute, he said living with them is like living in prison?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Well,
but
You can see that.
had them damn
Yes.
cameras in there all the time and everything is on the phone.
Could you imagine being in that relationship?
No color on the walls.
None, honey. She like a white
Oh yeah,
house.
that house, the way that house decorated.
Yeah, you know,
creepy.
color brings some type of warmth sometimes to the room.
Right.
Even if it's just off
Yeah,
white.
everything is gray.
Everything is like white.
Yes, it's all white stuff.
No
It's
pictures
very-
on the wall.
No, I didn't see any ever.
None.
No trophies.
Nothing, honey.
I'm
Yep,
sure he
so-
got a studio somewhere where he got his stuff. Maybe, I hope. Cause that plain white is just like flatline.
She said she didn't want to see nothing black but him. So that's
Sitting
all.
up there, your house, inside of your house look like urgent care.
Exactly. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my
Asylum.
favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Cerise Mall. On the high end, you say
Straight
Cerise
Jackers.
Mall, and on the lunch, you say shimmery pink. That's your color for the day.
Y'all give it up again with the team.
One time.
Y'all, Rickey Smiley in the morning show time for the wake up calls. Get at your boy 866-9 Ricky.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley morning show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
My name is Tammy Molden. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I was calling to wake up my family, the Molden family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Want to wake up, all the way from the Philippines.
My name is Denise. I'm calling from OKC. Wake up my family. Wake up the morning show. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Duran Fisher from Starkville, Mississippi. Good morning to all my family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yo, this is Taz calling out the show. Like, tell my man Avery, wake up, wake up, wake up. When we call you Blake Tony. Hey, it's Brian Evans calling from Durham, North Carolina, telling everybody who's dreaming about using the bathroom, wake up everybody before you pee in your bed.
St. Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, the wake up call.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes after the top of the hour. That was today's Sail Away song of the day. That's right. You could join Brownstone on the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage in November. Just go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com for your chance to enter and win a cabin on the cruise. No purchase necessary. Let's go, man. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley in the morning show. We are out of breath this morning.
Lord help.
Super Dave just gave us Super Dave, what kind of workout was this?
We call it the full workout, where you're not going fast. It's about slow. It's about getting tempo. It's about building each muscle.
So how many jump we had a full workout in studio during the mix.
It was the make you don't want no more chicken
Say
or
what,
waffles.
Kim?
The make you don't want no more chicken or waffles.
So
workout.
why was you screaming? Like what's
My legs were burning. We did forward lunges and backward lunges. Then you had us doing jumping jacks.
And then squats.
And squats.
And squats.
Maria Moore will be proud of us right now.
I don't know about that. I'm not giving y'all credit yet.
What about me though?
No, I'm hard. I'm telling you.
And you came in halfway through the workout.
But I worked out yesterday. John Lyon.
I need video.
Hey, John Lyon.
Yeah, my Ricky.
You got to play Bomb over Baghdad where we could work out to that on tomorrow.
Yeah, man, I got you tomorrow, man. You don't know.
Yeah, we got to have bombs over Baghdad. End it with that. Because that's when they build up. If you want a good workout song, Outkast bombs over Baghdad, that get me motivated right there.
Say no more, man. I got you tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir. There it is. That right there, Super Day. Oh, my God. If y'all want to work out, you need to work out the bombs over Baghdad. Black Tony, are you working out on your way to work?
I'm stuck in the bed, Shotty. I'm not working out. I ain't doing nothing. I've been trying to call your phone, Shotty.
I was working out. What's up?
I feel like my life in danger right now.
Why?
You hear all them birds?
Yeah.
I can't move, Shotty. I'm stuck in the bed. So, you know, Shotty, I had that drama yesterday with the girl who made me take the fraternity test. So I was squished out all day, Shotty. So I got to drinking. I drank me a whole bottle of brown.
Right.
And then I had went to sleep about 6 o'clock. I wanted to wake up, on time to go to get to work in the morning. Right. I knew I was going to be drunk, so I needed to sleep it out.
Yeah.
And then my little nephew, man, the little badass nephew, they got me again. So I'm laying on the bed drunk, dead sleep.
Yeah.
They done opened up all the windows in the bedroom. So they done super glue. They done super glue. They done super glue bread all around on my drawers. Super glue bread all around on my drawers. Open up the window, so I wake up this morning, so there's a room full of birds.
What kind of birds in there?
So there's all kind of birds.
Got little pigeons in there too?
There's all kind of birds, so they all on me.
So you got birds in your bedroom?
I'm scared to move, so they all on me.
No, just move. They'll fly away. Are you scared of birds?
Bread,
so I forgot you was terrified of birds.
Yo, I can't move. I'm just laying there up and trying to call you. You don't answer your phone.
Bro, they pigeons. Man, all you got to do is fan them.
So they eating the bread. So I got to wait till they get through eating the bread. I just hope don't no squirrels come in here.
Oh, yeah. When squirrels come in, they're going to get them nuts. You all right, man? Yeah, let it out, dog. Go on, cry, man.
It's one of them on my chest, South.
Don't worry about it today. Just come tomorrow. You promise you're coming tomorrow, man?
I'm good for today.
Yeah, you good for today, but tomorrow, Black Tony, is Wednesday, man. You at least start off in the middle of the week, bro. You promise, man?
All right, I'll be there tomorrow. See you then tomorrow.
Rickey Smiley. God be with you. God be with you. God be with you until we meet again. Oh, God be with you. Oh, God be with you. Oh, Lord, God be with you until we meet. When the last time y'all heard that, Rock?
That's old school right there, dog.
What does that mean? We getting out of church?
Yes, sir.
That was your favorite church song?
Yeah, we walking around paying offering right there.
No, that's the benediction, sir.
You sure?
No, sir. No. That song what you talking about is no. That ain't the offering song. That's the benediction song. All
right.
This one, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. And you go home. That's the last song you sang at church.
Okay. As we holding hands, get ready.
But yeah, as we hold hands.
Yeah.
But going around getting the offering is you can't beat God's giving, no matter how you try. Right, Gary?
That's right. I don't know what.
You just choked us.
You said what, Gary?
I don't know what church Rock T go to. No, wrong church.
I'm gonna say God be with you doing offerings. That's why y'all ain't ready. That's why y'all building fund never rebuilt that Sunday school department. What up, Gary?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 6 minutes after the hour. Oh, man. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all, this statement is being bought by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico make it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Rock T, get happy with these stories. All right, Derek Fisher, y'all. He is officially off the market, y'all. He is officially off. Now, they're saying that the 46-year-old WNBA coach, y'all, tied the knot with Miss Gloria Govan, y'all, on Saturday, y'all, at CeeLo Farms in Malibu.
Nice.
Now they're saying Fisher and Govan, they got engaged out back in 2018. And y'all know the backstory, honey. He stole his best friend's wife, honey, and now they married and they're a little happy little couple
He didn't
together.
steal it. They was already broke up.
Talking about Matt Barnes?
Yes,
Yeah.
Matt Barnes. That was his friend, and he took that man's wife, honey, and now they finally got married.
They was already
honey.
divorced.
Anyway, they're saying y'all that the couple, honey, plan to delay their wedding. The news, honey, until after. But listen to this though. Now, Miss Gloria, honey, they didn't want to talk about the wedding until after the honeymoon. But they said, girl, they had to hurry up and talk about it because they said rumors were swirling that Mr. Fisher was creeping y'all with the late Kobe Bryant's wife, Miss Vanessa Bryant, y'all.
Oh, no.
He
yeah,
wasn't
yeah. They
creeping.
speculated, y'all. They said they was taking a picture together at a game, and he's the coach at with the WNBA. So people were saying, he trying to get Pope Vanessa now, but that's why she said, let me announce this wedding right now, so these girls don't get this mixed up. So that's why they announced.
I think he was just probably supporting her.
That's all he was doing.
Thank you.
That's all he was doing.
That's what they do support when he knows she's mourning and he knows she's sad and she ain't got no man. That's what men do, support her, right? And support her money. So no,
Gary.
Man, they was at the WNBA All-Star game, and they was in
Yes.
the box. They were just chilling, watching the game, and they were just talking with each other. I'm sure. Come on, Gary. I'm going there.
Well, where was he when Matt Barnes was at the game? At his wife's house. So, honey, I'm sorry. No. We ain't
Say
gonna
what,
go there.
Brett?
Okay, Brett.
One more time, Brett, for the people in the back.
Okay. So, honey, no, ma'am, honey. We ain't gonna go with that one, honey. I don't trust him. But anyway, congratulations, honey. She got her husband. Now, speaking of husband, y'all, Garcelle Bouvier, she played fancy on Bouvier. She played fancy on the Jamie Foxx show. Well, now it's being reported she finally is out of her dry spell. They say she got her man now. Now she's allegedly dating y'all a guy from Miami's local. He's on a news reporter by the name of Calvin Hughes. Now they were spotted at dinner together, and a lot of people saying they're happy because this year this man is African American. Because her ex-husband was of Caucasian descent. So now she got her a good black man. They said so. Congratulations for Garcelle. Yeah, they say once you go black, you never go back. So congratulations to Garcelle, and she got her husband or man right now. And speaking of man, y'all, let's continue to lift Fallon Gubadia in our prayers. Now they're saying, y'all, that Fallon finally confessed, y'all, after months of rumors. They're saying that Fallon confessed that she is dating her personal assistant. Now, people saying, he has an alternative lifestyle, but Fallon, she's joining the rank of women who believe that they're saying that alternative men will treat them better than emotionally unavailable heterosexual men. Now, they're saying earlier this, the story said.
No one said he's alternative.
That's what the story said. But they didn't say alternative. They said gay, so I was just being nice about it. Ooh. But anyway. What, Brett? But they're saying, y'all, that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, they're saying that, she's in love, and, they're saying that Fallon was cheating with Jalen, but Fallon kind of denied the allegations, even though she dropped social media clues that they were having a romantic interlude. Now, they're saying over the weekend, honey, Jalen came clean and admitted that he already knew that he had Fallon and that they were lovers. Now, they're saying, quote, a man is truly a man when he earns the respect of a good woman who keeps her trust. And he also went on to say that he doesn't need the approval of Simon or anyone else. Jalen dropped all sorts of zesty hints in his IG post. And he said, quote, he said, quote, we were best friends at first, he confirmed. He said, but that being said, he said, I picked up where a man left off. He said, I'm happy and she's happy and that's it, unquote. So congratulations goes out to Fallon, honey, and Mr. Jalen. Yeah, they look like together too, so congratulations to them, child. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Cerise Marl. On the high end, you say Cerise Marl, and on the lunch, you say beautiful shimmery pink. That's your color for
shimmery pink.
Oh,
shimmery pink. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
Hey, listen, a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of Trending stories people are talking about this morning, so we're going to hit a few of them today and what's trending in our roundtable. Brett, what you got this morning?
Well, this morning, I don't know what I got, Rick. I just want to say I'm still in a real sad mood about the whole Frankie thing. I mean, I know we're supposed to be talking about the other stuff, but I was just sitting here reflecting and just grateful for everything that I got and all my family members that I still got because I got people like that I love that's like close to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's I'm sorry, you caught me in the middle of thinking about that.
So, it's okay.
My bad.
It's okay.
My bad.
It's real.
Okay.
Because just imagine, that phone call or dealing with where Keisha Cole have to, having to deal with, this morning to wake up her first day on this earth without her mother. You know what I'm saying?
I think she was on vacation or something. Like, I can't imagine. I just can't imagine.
And it was Frankie's birthday.
Yeah. Man, okay, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
So,
if you want to talk about it, that's what we here for,
No,
yeah, talk about it. Don't jump on the other stuff that's in front of you. I mean, express how you feel.
Mm-hmm. Well, I grew up in Chicago, and that's the crack epidemic just took over my family members, and they, some of them died that were close to me. Some of them, you still go there, and they still trying to get rocks, and it's like, when are you going? Like, I've tried to save so many people and help them and bring them out of that. And I've brought people to Atlanta that was on crack and they've stole from me and did things when I was just trying to help. And then they go back and do the same thing. So the moral of this story is, like, if they don't want to be helped, they're going to continue to do what they want to do. Like, that addiction thing is serious. And you can't have people around you that do it, that will influence you, that will give. I feel bad for Frankie because whoever was around her and gave her the damn drugs or whatever, y'all know what she was going through. Y'all know her. Y'all at her party. Y'all love her. Y'all at her house. So why wasn't nobody looking out for her? You know what I'm saying? And I know she grown and she going to do what she want to do, but it's just, it's bothering me, yo.
I lost a nephew, the drugs or whatever, and I was just, sometimes I go back on Facebook and read the text exchange between us because I was, had got him a job and to move him out of Birmingham, and I had full custody of him. I raised him in my house with my son. He's a year older than my son. And took him on, was on tour with us, selling T-shirts for years and years and stuff. And to see that happen to him. And the thing about what made me so sad about him, we had our disagreements or whatever, him and my oldest. I had to put them out, had to reprimand them, for drugs because they started out finding bongs up under the bed, finding beer cans in the car. They had to take my oldest son's car at one time, and I was having a conversation with one of my producers this morning, Euro, and we just having a real conversation. I'm gonna tell everybody out here, just like my great granddaddy told my granddaddy about my daddy. What he said, hey, you need to go make sure that you go put him in some good insurance because he is a high risk and might not make it. And if you have that in your family, and then my granddaddy took that insurance money and raised me with it. He had a $35,000 insurance policy when my dad died. He took that money and educated me and raised me with that money for Little League football and spent that money on me over time. And there's nothing you can do. You got kids raised in your house, got the same home training, went to the same church, same elementary school, same discipline, same structure, same rules, same regulation. And some of them decide on their own, even if the mama and daddy ain't on drugs, don't drink beer or whatever and liquor or whatever, and just decide to go left. And so you just have to be prepared. You have to prepare your heart because if you talk to these funeral directors, they will tell you. They can tell when a bad bachelorette tapped and got out on the streets because young people be filled up in those funeral homes. I've been to the back to the morgue and seen it with my own eyes. 18, 19, 21, 30-year-old kids that I'm taking pills and overdose, and they don't even know what they taking and stuff, and buying this stuff from people, and we just got to prepare ourselves because this is a whole different time. People weren't dying on with the crack epidemic, but this right here, with these pills. And I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all watch y'all kids. Y'all put y'all prescription drugs up because and we weren't even supposed to talk about none of this, but it's okay. It's okay. We
My
have
bad.
to talk about no. It's a real conversation. And if you got that loved one that's struggling and they're close to you or whatever, you need to make sure that you pray for them. Number one, see if you can get them any help that you can get them. Number two, but if they decide that they don't want help,
don't
you
wanna
need
be
to
saved.
prepare yourself,
Right.
and you put them in an insurance policy where you can be prepared to raise their kids and get yourself therapy and take yourself on a little vacation just where you can feel a little bit better to get through the pain of losing a loved one. Because I'm just being honest with you. We can sit here all day and talk about we just gonna pray or whatever, but faith without works is dead, because see, they got to do the work.
Right.
You understand? So we praying and stuff, but they got to do the work. And if
gotta
they don't
wanna
want to
do
work
it.
and we on our
Right.
knees praying or whatever, God ain't gonna put no more on you than you can bear.
Right.
You understand? So sometimes God will remove people from your life just where you can go on and live, because I had to take the focus off of my problem and put more time and energy into the one that's buying what I'm teaching.
Right.
Period. Point blank.
Message.
And it's sad about Frankie, because she's a mother to all of us. When it came to Frankie and Whitney Houston, those are your aunties.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's so sensitive about Whitney Houston, because everybody can identify Whitney Houston was a personality of all of our aunties. And Frankie, everybody got that one aunt in your family that's struggling with drug addiction and stuff that's real. And that's why we have to get therapy. And we have to use our education and all the information that's in your cell phone to try to figure out how we get through this stuff, and then try to figure out how to keep our kids clean and sober to begin with, and it's a lot. And so maybe one day we should have somebody, come on the show and jump on with us and have a conversation and talk about prevention, because everybody listen to this morning show, and the demographic that this 25, 54 demographic, we got kids and grandkids now. We young grandparents and stuff, and it's out here. And we got to prepare ourselves. How do we educate ourselves where we could keep our kids safe and keep them from using pills and all the stuff that they put in. I don't know what they doing out here. I'm just lost. So,
they making up stuff.
Oh, everything.
They'll take these pills and this substance and
If
they'll
it ain't
mix it all up.
prescribed to you by a doctor, don't do it. Because
Right.
you might think it's okay because it's your mama's medicine prescribed by a doctor, but that's for her. That's not for you to try. It might not work with something you got in your system. You never know. What the doctor give to that person is for that person. Don't borrow nobody's medicine. Especially don't get it off the street. You need to feel good, smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? Have a shot or something every now and then. Like, don't overdo it, but I'm saying, like, these pills that you don't know where they came from, please don't do it. They killing people.
Yeah, these drug dealers and out there, everybody that sell them, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care about you. They smiling and they giving you what you want when you can feel good. But I'm telling you, man, you might not wake up. So please have that uncomfortable conversation with your teen and your kids in middle school and your grown kids. Because we special K, you already know. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about this all the time, and we dealing with it. We going through it right now. So let's keep Keisha Cole and other families that have been affected by drug overdose and the opioids and everything that people are dying from right now, because it's bad. And we are in our communities are being affected by that. So you make sure you go and get your loved one. In closing, go get your loved one some burial insurance and some good insurance, because if you keep running back and forth across the street looking at your cell phone, eventually you're going to get hit by a car. And that's just real. We can sit there and talk about we just going to pray and we ain't going to speak words. No, it's just real. You can pray all you want to, but if they decide that they don't want to get clean or whatever, they're high risk, you need to insure your loved ones and make sure that you could prepare yourself, because it's going to happen if they keep doing what they're doing. I'm just being honest. So God bless y'all, and I hope this helped somebody. We didn't mean to bring the show down, but it's just real, and that's just where it went sometimes. We have a stuff playing, but sometimes God just move us in another direction. I just hope this saves somebody's life this morning. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning.
Listen, it's a lot going on. The first thing I have for you is, as we always see in the summer in urban communities all over the country, I don't care what size the city, we see increased levels of violence. And Rick, we just in the DMV saw in the last 2 days that a 6-year-old baby was killed, stray bullet. We saw in Chicago what I think we have seen in Chicago for quite some time. I think the numbers last were 56 shot and 11 wounded. This past weekend, over 4th of July, it was 104 shot and 19 killed. And so what I think is interesting, Rick, is I keep hearing the word senseless violence.
Right.
And I agree, but I think we need to be real careful about how we say things, because we say things as if young people in our communities shooting with reckless abandon is the senseless part.
Right.
When I actually think the senseless part is the condition that made those youngins. And so I'm not letting anybody off the hook. I think that those that are shooting need to be held accountable. I think that we need to make sure that we know the difference between those in the game and those not in the game. So if you're a soldier, don't snitch. If you're a civilian, you pay taxes. Snitch. And so I think that that's clear. But, Rick, if you want to call senseless violence that happening, then you got to call what's senseless a lack of resources, a lack of opportunity, a lack of education, a lack of money, a lack of investment that creates a baby that feels like they don't have anything to lose so much, where they're self-medicated to the point that they just running around shooting anybody all the time, because that's not what regular human beings do. And I don't believe that's who our babies are. I do believe that they live in communities that in many cases have so little that it encourages that. Now, I know some people are going to say, why are you letting them off the hook? I'm not letting them off the hook. I think they need to be held accountable. But until we're serious about shifting this, we're going to think we can police our way out of this violence. And you can't police your way out of the kind of violence that our communities see. You can only invest your way out of that violence. And so as we're holding these kids accountable, these young people accountable, these not so young people accountable for the violence that they're perpetuating, we also got to be committed to ensuring that another generation of babies don't have to deal with the same conditions, so you don't keep creating kids that feel like they ain't got nothing to lose, but you create babies that feel like the place where they live is worth investing in. And I know some of y'all will argue with me, but we can go there. The second thing, Rick, is the country of Jamaica is going hard and just being super clear that they want reparations from the United Kingdom. There's a petition that's currently being drafted, and they're looking for approval from Jamaica's National Council on Reparations, which is going to file that. And then with some direction from their attorney general, they're going to present that to Queen Elizabeth. And I'm guessing that not only will that be sent to Queen Elizabeth, but also the head of state of the Commonwealth country. And for those that don't have context, 600,000 Africans were shipped to Jamaica based on Jamaica's National Library. And here's my thing, Rick. If Haiti had to pay France reparations for beating France and becoming independent, then there should be no question about Great Britain paying reparations to the country of Jamaica. It should just be a no-brainer. And it'll be interesting to see how the United Kingdom responds to that when it's formally filed. Last but not least, on my story this morning, Rick, I asked how many people were trying to manifest something today. And for those that don't understand, manifest, it simply is, how do you decide what you're going to create versus how do you decide how you're going to take whatever is given to you? And as I think about manifestation, I think about that in 34 days, there is going to be an election in Birmingham, Alabama, where our dear friend, Randall Woodfin, is running to be reelected. And I just remember, Rick, when Randall first announced that he was running,
right,
how many people said, no way. No way this kid is going to win. No way this young guy is going to win. It's impossible. It's not his turn yet. And literally knocking on more doors than anybody knocked on, talking to more people than anybody talked to, and creating a community that was united versus one that was divided. This brother manifested all of his hard work into that position. And so not only do I just want to celebrate him as he gets ready for this, I just want to encourage us, man, because the things that people tell us are impossible are often the things that we've been called to do. Right. And so as I celebrate my brother, I also encourage some of you that are sitting there with an idea that you have believed is crazy because you've listened to other crazy people tell you it's crazy. As opposed to understanding that if the vision for your life isn't crazy, then why would it be worth pursuing?
Right.
So do that. That's what I got. Hit me at Jeff Nation on all social media. Let me know what you're manifesting today. Rick, what you manifesting today, brother?
Hey, man, Jeff, just piggyback, that's fine, man. That a lot of people was motivated when they say that you can't. I'm just sitting here thinking about, I walked in the studio this morning and blessed to have this opportunity. Rock T and we used to work upstairs at a radio station, 97.9 The Beat, and we would come down here and we just kind of peek in the door and just watch Tom do his thing. We wouldn't go in, because they were working, but we would peek in here and just kind of look at each other like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And now we get to walk in this same studio, and a lot of people said that we couldn't, and we have record-breaking ratings all over the country and gaining affiliates by the week. And we just excited about this opportunity. Big things to come. Tom has turned into a big brother mentor. I go to Tom Joyner's house all the time, every other week, and just sit there and play. What we like to play is Name That Tune. And he get that little doggone iPad, and we start naming that tune. We get into arguments. And I just never, our friendship before, we frat brothers, but I never just hey, Tom, I'm finna come over. He'd be like, all right, I'll be on the back. And I just walk down the side and go and sit in the back. And he'd be sitting back there with those shades on. It's just to have the relationship that I have with an OG, Tuskegee's own, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and sit there with Tom Field and Mr. Jerry Russian, who founded 99 Jams down in Florida. It's just awesome to be a part of that. So,
and I think too, Rick, that your ratings are high enough now that when you go over there, they should stop making you serve drinks, mop the floor, and cut the head.
Boy, don't play with me this morning.
What, Ricky?
Oh man, Bobby Caldwell. You grew up on this song as a kid, man, and then we had no idea. When your mom's sitting there with her friends in there, they said that song come on, you had no idea.
Mom was in the house with her friends chilling on Saturday morning. Me and my dad and my brother, we out in the yard cutting the grass, doing all the yard work in the house. Come on, man.
And I never seen him on Soul Train. That's why I didn't know.
No, he's not going to appear on Soul Train.
On American Bandstand. Brett, take me back.
Man, listen, this was one of them just love songs. You was young, but your mama and daddy and the grown folks played this song, and you couldn't do nothing but groove with it. Even if you was a child, you'd be walking around, guess you wonder where I've been.
Yes.
I took the pond and loneliness.
That's your baby
came
voice.
back to let you know. I got a thing for you, and I turned that door.
That's it.
That song is so smooth. It was Bobby Caldwell in a band?
Bobby Caldwell had a band. His band was Evans Mixed Bag, which is actually my dad's jazz band. My dad was Bobby Caldwell's MD. So this song is the soundtrack of my childhood. I knew these words way too young and sang them in the most inappropriate rooms. I was singing this song at church. They used to do band rehearsal every Saturday at my house, and Bobby Caldwell is a short white man, and no one would believe that was the man that actually sings this song.
I wonder, is he still doing shows now?
He's still working, yep.
Yeah, that song, because I'm sure he do all those jazz festivals or whatever.
Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky, they tour like crazy. The respect for jazz overseas is so proper. So they tour in Russia and Europe all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure he would come to Birmingham all the time because, Birmingham has a Jazz Hall of Fame. And so I had an opportunity. I never had a chance to open up for him, but I did open up for Alex Bunyan and all of those were the first shows.
Playing the piano or the trumpet?
No. I was doing comedy back then. Yeah, that was when I started my comedy career. But Alex Bunyan is a jazz pianist, and Cindy Duffler, the white lady that played the saxophone. I opened up for Najee. I opened up for Will.
Najee.
Yeah, yeah, man, Najee made me cry when he put the saxophone down and picked up a flute and played a song called "My Old Friend." And I promise you, we're going to play it in the studio, not on the air. But if you ever get a chance to hear Najee, it's so cold-blooded, a black man playing a flute with those runs at the end. My Old Friend, if you never heard, is one of the best songs ever, you know, and just I don't know, I just love jazz. I'm proud to be a musician and stuff and watch those artists work, man. But that's a cold song right there, and it is Blue-Eyed Soul Week all week. We might have to Super Dave. We might have to extend this for another week because you're talking about Monday through Friday. So there's a lot of white artists that was played on black radio stations.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, we might have to extend this to next week, whatever, because I got some. We got to do shout.
Come on, dog.
Shout.
Tears for Fears.
Let it all out. These are the things I can do and come on. Get ready, y'all. We got a long 2 weeks, Bink. Get ready. Let's get these songs together because the folks need it. Mr. Thomas, what up? Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, Ricky.
Mr. Thomas, how you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Just trying to run a few errands. My car broke down on me yesterday, so I had to make do. My car broke down on me yesterday.
What kind of car you got?
1973 Pinto, red, was chipping on the side, on the passenger side, chipping the paint, chipping over there. But it's red. It's red. You can tell it's red. My good friend Maestro had to pick me up, and I don't know where he at. He ain't answering the phone. Walk by so Florida. That's probably where he at.
And you still nice enough to give him a shout out, and he didn't even pick you up, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, he done put me down, probably running around, bending a few corners around the walk by through Florida. But it's all right. I had to, listening to your show, I said, well, you know, I don't know how I'm going to get around. Duh. Why not just go and call me a ride? And this big old guy sitting in the front seat, I don't want to say it too loud.
What kind of car you in, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, I'm squeezed back here in a PT Cruise in the back. Barely got in the room. Can't feel no air. I don't want to say it too loud. The girl sitting there. The big girl.
What's her name?
Hold on. Excuse me. Huh? Hold on. She getting loud with me. Excuse me. Huh? What's your name? Natasha.
Oh, you in the car with
Do I make them left or do I make them right? Make them right there. This girl's so big. Ricky, she's so big, it's ridiculous.
She's sitting back there, she in the back seat with you, Mr. Thomas.
Well, she got a little back fat, so that's back here. And she got, and I'm going to tell you like this here. I hear you talking about me. Oh, Lord. The girl, her whole arm, I can't even see the middle console. Her arm is covering up the whole middle console. I can't make this here. She's so big, Ricky. I can't even see the road. I'm trying to look out to the front.
I think she can hear you.
Yeah, she might get it. Put Fat Tasha on the phone, Mr. Thomas, because we need to find out where you're going.
Hold on. Hey, big gal. My name's Fat Tasha. Excuse me. Hello?
Hey, Fat Tasha, good morning.
Good morning. This dude here is so disrespectful.
What happened?
Because he like I can't hear him talking about me. You ain't talking about me. All right. I don't want to face you.
Fat Tasha, where's you taking Mr. Thomas?
Excuse me, sir. Did you say you wanted to go to the dry cleaners and then go to the liquor store because you trying to do something for the party this weekend? And that's what I said. I mean, I don't repeat it myself about 15 damn times. I mean, they stop to the cleaners. You got about 5 more blocks. 5 more blocks.
Yes, so it is good to hear that you are in the car with Fat Tasha. That's awesome, man, to see y'all together like that.
Yeah, well, I need the window down or something. It's hot in here. You got gas, buddy? I put on the air conditioner. If you got gas, buddy, I put some AC on. It's so damn hot in here, like I'm in the damn sauna. You know what? I'm gonna just go on here and get to the getting because I can't take it no more. You know, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, you ain't got to be loud with me. What do you want? Can you put on some music or something so I can just go ahead and have a pleasant ride? Because this here is not enjoyable or comfortable. Oh, God, you asking for too much. What you want to hear? It was a song I play on Rickey Smiley's show. Let me get your Bluetooth, and I'll just go ahead and control it myself. Hill. You do it. Thanks. Oh, yeah, that's right there. That's what is this? Shush, girl, listen. You don't have to do good. You
got it on in the car.
No. I ain't saying it's you. Have to do drugs. But this what it'll do, Fat Tasha. It'll make you think, what? You didn't look at, oh, you did. Oh, you know it. It'll kill you dead. Can't you see? I can't believe you're singing this song. Now, Tasha, Fat Tasha, sing it for me. Come on to Jesus. Come on to Jesus. Sing it, Tasha. Jesus loves you. Don't hurt yourself, Tasha. All right, fantastic. I'm gonna go, girl. I can't believe I know the words. I'm pretty crack. Sing, fantastic. Get over. You don't have to do drugs. I tell you, this girl right here. I'm blessed as hell.
Y'all have a good day, but Fat Tasha, let everybody know if they need a ride, Fat Tasha.
Excuse me, put the word. But come on, say what Ricky told you to say. Anyway, if you need a ride, I'll drive.
Rickey Smiley morning show.
Play the blues song. Oh, no.
Stop, Ricky.
Brought to you by Depends. Play the Bobby Blue Bland Auntie song. Almost cussed. All right, y'all, 28 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by Toyota. Listen, when you get behind the wheel of a powerfully capable Toyota SUV, life-changing moments full of joy are always around the corner. Toyota, let's go places. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So there's a very big fear that this Delta variant of the coronavirus could lead to lockdowns again this fall. New cases of COVID in the U.S. are up 66% since last week, and they're up 145% from 2 weeks ago. Now, in related news, the American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending that everyone over the age of 2, Ricky, wear a mask while in school. Now, that is regardless of your vaccination status, if you're vaccinated or not. Meanwhile, a bipartisan Senate group agreed to a $579 billion infrastructure bill. Now, the big question is, how will they pay for it? The bill will finally be put to debate tomorrow. Senate Republicans are threatening to filibuster. In other news, a Florida man involved in the January 6th attack on the Capitol became the first person to receive punishment. 38-year-old Paul Hodgkins was sentenced to 8 months in prison for carrying a Trump flag on the Senate floor. More than 500 people have been charged in the attack. In other news, search crews are reaching the bottom of the collapsed condo building in Surfside, Florida, but they say that they will not stop until every victim is located. And last but certainly not least, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos will take his space flight today. His Blue Origin flight.
He already back.
Took it.
Yeah, they already back. They didn't set up there and went live for that mess. They didn't put this man on a rocket that's shaped like a thing. Shaped just like a thing. You done got yourself up in there. You done went all the way up and came back down that quick, and you done spent $1 billion just to do that.
They went 30 feet higher than a regular plane.
Right. They did all that for that.
11 minutes to get to outer space. That's what it took.
For 3 minutes of weightlessness.
Yeah, they ain't really go to outer space. They went just to the top of the sky.
Yeah, you could have went
pretty much.
For $40, you could have went to South Dallas and got you some real fire that'll last about 30-45 minutes.
Yeah, you feeling weightless.
Slept with one of them chicks from my 600-pound life. $40 in a bag of Hardee's. Boy, you
Roxy,
say that damn money. Hell, you go all the way up there and then come all the way back and you spent $1 billion. That ain't even worth watching, man. Come on, Roxy.
NBA NBA Finals. That's worth watching. I'm going to tell you that right now. Game 6 going down tonight. Milwaukee Bucks lead the series 3-2. Chris Paul III, he must have a masterpiece of a performance to force a Game 7. I'm going to need DeAndre Ayton to drop about 20 points, grab 20 rebounds in the paint. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, is trying to close out tonight at home in Milwaukee to stamp his place as an NBA champion. We're going to see what happens, man. In the meantime, the Tokyo Olympics may be canceled again. Due to rising COVID cases. They haven't canceled it yet, but they said it's a possibility, man. More sponsors are pulling out of the opening ceremonies, which is scheduled for this Friday. Man,
everything just going wrong with that 11. Then they gonna put beds in the dorm made out of cardboard where you can't have sex.
Can't have no sex, man.
Like the flow ain't there. Where you think we really get down at?
Exactly. Like the sink ain't right there. The dresser.
Hey, don't nobody have sex in no bed no more. You got to get on that flow. You can't run on that flow. You can't run on that flow.
let me tell you this though. This year's history-making Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is doing it big, man. Cover usually it goes to professional models. They're switching it up a little bit. The 2021 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue has 3 different covers featuring 3 different women, and we got the first rapper. Sports Illustrated first rapper is Megan Thee Stallion.
Man, that damn Sports Illustrated gonna come like a dictionary. All that ass.
Sports Illustrated first black female athlete, tennis star Naomi Osaka. All right. And Sports Illustrated's first transgender model actor, Lena Bloom.
Okay.
All right, Lena.
Wait a minute.
From Sports Illustrated.
It's the swimsuit model.
Okay, so we got Meg Thee Stallion. Naomi Osaka.
Yes, sir.
And Caitlyn Jenner.
No.
Okay.
No.
Who they got?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
The LGBT community, they better be marching.
Look, I ain't famous enough to get canceled.
Shout out to Lena Bloom.
And they finna march on us. Yes, sir. They about to march, y'all. It is 27 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Now, yesterday I let y'all know that Kanye West was planning to drop his 10th studio album titled Donda after his late mother. Well, later on in the day, he also revealed an Atlanta listening event to preview his new album, which shut down Ticketmaster 6 times yesterday. So Live Nation is billing the event as Kanye West presents a Donda listening event, and it'll take place at the Atlanta Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Thursday at 8 p.m. And Kanye fans can purchase tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Prices are $50 and $20. What y'all think about that?
Well, that's good.
At least they're making it affordable for regular people to go in.
Yeah.
You know, I think
and they say the album might have Travis Scott, Lil Baby, Future, Big King, Post Malone, and a few other people.
Definitely.
I'm not saying that's who's at the listening party, but that's who's on the album. So you never know who might show up. Would you say, Eva, you confused?
I'm confused. Did we uncancel Kanye? Did he not just run for president and say that slavery didn't exist? I'm so confused.
The kids don't care. The kids don't care. They don't even know that Kanye was supporting Trump.
He was supporting Trump. He ran for president. He said that slavery was a choice. I'm just confused about how we end up at a listening party a month later.
Man, he jumped up on the desk hugging Trump.
Yeah, man, them kids don't care. They're still buying them Yeezys.
I mean, Ticketmaster shut down 6 times.
Selective memory.
That's all I do.
Yeah, I think that's people under 30.
Yeah, doggone Yeezys walking around here with 2 hearses on his feet. walking down DFW Airport with cars behind it with their lights on.
Oh my God, y'all, we gonna wrap
Everybody
up the
pulling
hot
over
spot right
to the
there.
side.
Forget about it.
Got them Yeezys on. You got a police escort. You got 2 little motorcycles. Everybody
you can
pulling
catch me
over.
on my social media at So Brad. Coming up next, y'all, we got a very special Talk It Out Tuesday, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. Ooh, y'all dumb. It's the Rickey Smiley one.
You just come with a sidecar.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, it is Talking Out Tuesday on the show this morning. And this morning, we are switching it up a bit. And I have somebody very close to me on the line. I got my daughter, Erin Smiley, and CEO and founder of Strive Counseling Services in Birmingham, Alabama. Licensed clinical therapist, Crystal Mullen Johnson. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Morning.
Now, for those of you, who don't know, just over a year ago, Erin was caught in an unintentional crossfire and was shot multiple times while sitting at a red light in Houston. And it has taken a whole lot of a lot of physical rehabilitation, but also, taking time out to address how this event has affected her mentally in dealing with that trauma. Erin, good morning, love.
Good morning.
Yeah, for those out there who have never had a chance to sit down and speak to a therapist, what is your experience like, and how do you think it has helped your recovery process?
I think that therapy was the biggest thing for me that helped me personally. Mentally, it was just something that I felt like helped me deal with everything that I went through. I had someone to talk to. I had someone to do, workshops with, to help me and teach me, exercises for, when I'm getting flashbacks or when I'm having a panic attack, stuff like that. It really has been like the best thing. I think it's helped me improve in a lot of ways, but especially with the accident.
Counselor Crystal, I got a question for you. What do you feel like that helps people the most when, talking to a therapist after a traumatic experience that Erin's been through?
Yeah, I think it's very important, first and foremost, as you are seeking out therapy, that you are honest about your experiences. I think often some try to suppress their emotions, but the transparency is important for the therapist to understand the symptoms that you are experiencing to teach you healthy coping skills, and that is critical. And to get the most out of your therapy is so important to find a good fit. Just as you are seeking out a primary physician for your physical health treatment, if it's not a good fit, you may choose another physician. So, however, that works in the same way. But being consistent about your attending your therapy sessions and practicing the skill. Many believe that 60 minutes is enough to improve their symptoms, and their expectations can be unrealistic. So it's so important outside of therapy that you apply the skill. Just like Erin mentioned, you get the most out of it when you do that, and take notes so you can reflect back on those sessions that you had, and also journal to recognize or identify the progress that you're making in therapy.
So, Erin, we have been here praying for you and rooting for you. We were all devastated when this happened, and it's been a year now. So it's a year after the incident. How are you feeling?
Initially, when it was around my birthday time a couple weeks ago, I was feeling really anxious. I didn't want to be in Houston. I was experiencing a little bit more kind of PTSD. I kind of just stopped driving at nighttime altogether. And then I decided it was probably best if I don't spend my birthday in Houston. So I spent it with my grandparents. But as of now, I think now that it's passed, I am doing a whole lot better. But yeah, I was really uneasy about it, especially because, the 4th of July, all the fireworks, it didn't really help. I literally, I did not go outside for those 3 days. But after that, I was okay.
Right. Now, if somebody thought about going to therapy and have a question and, and they would like to reach you, Crystal, how can they follow you?
Of course. So there are several options. So you can follow me on Instagram, and that is a Strive_counseling. And my website is strive, strive-bhm.com. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's strive_C. And on Facebook, it's Strive Counseling Services.
Hey, thank you so much, Aaron, for checking in with us. My beautiful youngest daughter, my baby girl. You know I love you, right?
I love you too.
Yeah,
Thank y'all.
And Crystal Mullen Johnson, member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
You know it. You know it.
I got to.
You know it.
You know I got to show that divine line some love. Hey, thank y'all so much. Hey, love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Make sure y'all get into therapy. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.